Hello, video friends. Welcome back to another installment of me, Billy Cultist, your video host on No Man's Sky, attempting to build a highly functional but also very aesthetically pleasing mining outpost on this planet, which we at some time in the past bestowed the name the Sultan's Retreat. By the way, a name that was quite cleverly come up with by one of our longtime viewers, a very loyal audience member, and I must say, an old guard of the channel, yes. And last video, we did activate this, so now we are actually extracting the paraffinium from the surface of the planet. It is going up into the storage hoppers, which you see above. And I'm going to go up, because we installed this teleporter last time, so now it's quite easy to get up here to the upper level, where we can access our storage supply. And we've reached capacity. We have 76,000 paraffinium, which I'm just going to gingerly remove and store in the exosuit. If we want to be like Monster Hunter Wilds, we could go and bow outside in the grass and give thanks to the dirt of the planet for granting us all of this paraffinium. But, I don't know, that's a lot of trouble. And we have things to do. Actually, though, we have this storage stuff, so I might as well just... Oh, look at all that paraffinium. Put that all in there for later. This is what it's all about, friends. Storing up your riches that you accrue in the universe. Which, frankly, I'm sorry to say, but in No Man's Sky, yeah, once you get it, it does kind of feel a little bit empty, because there's not much use for all of it. I mean, there is. It's a resource. We can make, you know, more base building parts, but you've got kind of an endless cycle there. It's like, what am I going to do with the base building parts? Because, well, I mean, build more mining bases so I can extract more resources, so I can build more mining bases so I can extract more resources. You get the picture. I think I'll take a moment here. I've had a thought that adding a little more lighting would be quite fun to do. Like these I like. We need to scale it down a bit to match the others, but so we can have some, you know, symmetry going on here. But I like how these are, but I have a thought where I'm going to put them all on all the edges, like this. I think that might look quite nice. So we'll try that. Actually, in point of fact, there is another type of light that might be even more fun to do than these here. So I will actually go and delete all of these. This light, I think, could actually come in quite handy in this location. So I will just take this moment to see if I can apply it. It does work quite well. Now those are going to clip, but that's not really going to be a big issue. The main issue, though, is we have to figure out the scale, because we don't want the light itself to clip through the ceiling. So in that sense, I will have to, yeah, I think it's clipping. We want it to be... Okay, I'm trying to line it up. Right now, as you can see, we want it to be just below the ceiling, not clipping through it. I think that will work. And try to line it up with those grooves, if you could see that. Looks pretty lined up. I think if we run those all along here, although that might not work quite as well as I had envisioned. It's funny because now it appears. Oh, I see. So the center point was there, so those are below, but we could, for these ones, we'll just have to scale them back a little bit. Of course, now I can't tell because we're so high up. I've got to be able to judge. Yeah. We can't have it going through the ceiling. That seems like a good height. Actually, that's a good height. That's a good height. So we'll just line it up as best we can in the center. It's a little bit difficult, but we do at least have that line to gauge it. And now these ones are all, it's at the same height, so we don't have any problems with that. We just need to line them up as best we possibly can. Which, you could call that into question, but as I've said before, there are many ways that are out there, a lot of experts who can teach you how to glitch things. In terms of the building thing in No Man's Sky. And, you could line up all your ducks in a row with that if you know what you're doing very well. Now, my problem with that is I'm sort of on the lazy side, and I don't want to learn the disciplines of glitching, which I find to be overly complex for my brain. And I'm just approaching it from kind of a real layperson, view. Just a guy, who is attempting to build stuff as if he was just came into the game. Gotta move that up a little bit. There. It's clipping through. Oh, that's fine, though. There, that'll work, I think. Let's see. It's a little off-center, but you know what? I'm fine with it. I'm fine with that. Now, see, I think that's quite nice in terms of lighting. And I kind of like how these support bars go up and kind of connect. So we've got lighting, and we've got more structural interest and variation going on there. Very nice. Quite nice, I think. So now, I'm going to say something, too, by the way. Throughout the video, if you watch, pay attention, because these glyphs will be popping up. And at the very end, there will be a preview of a planet. If you collect all the glyphs and use them at a portal in the order in which you get them in the video, you can go to the planet shown at the end, which will be one of my choicest picks of planets that I have found on my travels. And you can go there if you collect all the glyphs by watching through the whole video. Yeah, but anyway, if you want to see if it's worth your time, go ahead and skip to the end and see the preview of that planet. But as I was saying, we have got to go ever onward and higher. That's a nice view of the stars, by the way. We've got to figure out what I want to do, going upwards with this whole thing. Because we can't just leave this big... I guess we could leave it this way, but I don't... I want to do something. I want to cap off this tower and put something up there. And I had thought and mentioned multiple times about putting up landing structure up there, but I want to test something out. Because we're inevitably going to have a way to get up there. Probably I'm going to end up having to put more teleportation. But one of the things I need to figure out... Okay, there we go. I'm going to need to figure out how we can put if it's possible to put a stairs. I was thinking of this because I think I had performed this in another base, but a spiral stair kind of configuration going up here. You know what? That's quite interesting. Let me see. That lines up. Ah. Stairs can be kind of tricky in No Man's Sky, but let's see about this. Like so. Although there's not going to be a good way to connect at the top. I think, unfortunately, yes. I thought I might have had something there, but we're still open here to try things out. So one possibility is, oh, that's not wide enough. So I think I might have to just go with teleportation as a way means to get up to the next level, basically. We could go with that. We could. We will see. We do need to put... I want to go up some more with these support cubes. And we will end up putting up here basically I think a hangar that is a landing construction. We'll go head up a little bit longer and see. By the way, will this... Ah, that does stick. That's kind of neat looking too. Ah, that's kind of neat. Ha! Yes! I wonder... We could go up, yeah, we could go up using these. That is kind of neat. Huh. But now I'm thinking, I believe you could make ladders go through those things. I think you can. Like through the center there. I'm not sure about that, but if possible, I could put like a ladder. Although I have had trouble recently with ladders, so it might be kind of risky, but I could put a ladder. Oh, but I would have to change this central area here. I might have to rethink my access point here. I really like this access point, but if I was to put, say, a cuboid room in here instead, that could work. That could work even better, because then I could, from that, I believe I could connect. I don't know. Let me test that out, just to see if we could even do that before I start tearing things up. So there's our cuboid room. Now, if I put a door here, just temporary. Now, if we take that structure, this structure, it will stick. But it does appear to actually although why is this interesting? You can't put any more? You can't stack them on top of each other? That's very strange. But the ladder will go through. But I guess the whole thing could... Yeah, you can put ladders in there. That's neat, but if I can't... Huh. There's no... It won't stick. You can't put multiple levels of it. That's, Can you put a cuboid, structure there? Yeah. That will stick. What a bizarre situation. So I can put this thing. I can put another one of those on top. What if I delete the one in the middle? Nope, it won't snap. What about this? Well, that will snap. And I can put one of those on top of that. But I don't really want a room there. Well, that's an entire... That's a real shame, to be honest. I would have loved to have been able to stack those up. But there's no way to get it to snap. I can't get it to snap, and if it won't snap, I could eye it, but there'd be... Because the ladders are so finicky, you know. There'd be the whole issue of just not getting my ladders. If anybody knows a secret to these things, you know, if there's like a secret way to get them to snap, you know, get around this, let me know in the comments. Because it'd be nice to know, because this is irritating. These should snap. But oh well, I guess that's out of the way. We're not doing that. Not unless I can figure out a way to do this. In that case, I guess I'm just gonna have to, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go up in this manner. I'm gonna go up with these things. Actually, as we go further, I'm going to turn them into solid cubes. Yeah. And make them rusty and kind of weathered, why not? And we'll go up so far. And up top, we'll start putting our hanger stuff, I guess, whatever. Yeah, I really would have liked to do that round thing. That could have been pretty neat. But anyway, yeah, we'll put the hanger thing up top here. And for that, I gotta think. I might put the round thing right up there, though, because we will be able to get one. There won't be any ladder going through it or anything, but that'll just be a base for the hanger itself. So what we could do... I need to get in here. I'm probably going to end up using this one, because this one is really big and a lot bigger than I want to do, because I could make this one much smaller if I need to. Yeah, okay, but I'll need the parts to it, so what does it take here? Metal plating, ion battery, and 2 microprocessor. So... Boob. Ion, 2 microprocessors. And 2 ion batteries, and for some reason, oh, we don't have cobalt! Gosh, where do we get cobalt? Wait, do I have, ionized cobalt? Okay, so I think I could reverse process the ionized cobalt into cobalt. By the way, I forget what paraffinium... Ferrite! Oh, you can process that into ferrite. Well, I guess that's handy. Ferrite's one of those things that you always need, I guess, building stuff. But where's that cobalt, that ionized cobalt? We take the ionized cobalt, and I think, yeah, we can get 780 cobalt. That's great. I thought I was going to have to go find a cave or something and find some cobalt. Caves, by the way, are one of the great places you could always usually find cobalt in No Man's Sky. There would be these, like, stick things in there. If you ever want to, you know, sometime maybe I'll end up doing that so you could see that. But right now, okay, so what was I doing with the cobalt? Yes. Making ion batteries. I do this the stupid way again. And now, I should have what it takes to make this, which will be the landing pad for ships if they come up top. However, we want to set up basically, I'm going to use this as a temporary. We'll go up and try to get a level. It's pretty good. We'll use one of these. Get a level here. Oh man, but it's not. Ah. Well, anyway, I could use it for a visual alignment, which is really what I need. Just the crummy thing. Okay, so what I'm going to do is put that across there. Then I'm going to go up and I'm going to put this, try to put this right in the center, which we could line up with those two lines. Yeah. Then I'll delete that stuff. That is the basis for the landing pad. Oh, good. Well, I could delete that too. We could get that back. All is fine and dandy. There we go. We could get that back. Right, okay. So that's the basis for our landing pad right there. So now I gotta figure out how wide I need it to be, which, take another look at this. It's gonna need to be quite wide. So let's see, it's probably gonna need to be these on all sides, I suppose. I don't know if that'll be enough, but we'll find out. Okay, there we are. Ooh, that's not even quite enough. It might be enough, though, if I place... If I place some things along the outside, it might be enough. Like a single row of these. Because I don't want to expand this thing. I want it just enough to where I could, you know, use it. I don't know. We'll see how this goes. This is... You gotta eye it and check it, you know. Keep an eye on things. Nope. Yo, okay. Let's see about now. That works. I don't know, though, if it's going to work in terms of... Also, I don't know which way the ship will land on this. That's kind of important. It does work, though, in terms of space. You can't really change the color, I suppose. Whatever. So I don't know which way the ship is going to land on that, but we will discover that in a little bit. I think I'm going to need to fly up there. We're going to need to add, of course, a teleportation thing so that I could get up here easier. I need to let my jetpack refuel. Hopefully I can make it up there. I'll find out now which way the ship is going to come down. It comes down that way. It's going to take off this way, so... Oh, whatever. I think it'll be fine. It's probably going to be a little bit of clipping, maybe, when this thing gets done, but we'll see. I don't know. Now I gotta get rid of the ship, because... having put it there... No. Okay. Having put it there... Yeah, they won't let me build. We need to build. So I'm going back in. Luckily we have this elevator, though. Right. That means we're up there. I'll go out here. We'll just have to jetpack up. We might find a clever way to do something with this, though, where we put, like, a ladder going up the side. I maybe find some way to do that. Anyway, though. Let's see. Okay, so now my next thing is I'm going to go in here because they have these really cool... This is something I like to do quite often. Let's see if we can make it work for us. Yeah, this is something I like to do quite often. And by the way, actually, little trick. We can change the color of things to a color that we're not used to. Like, we want this gray, I think. So I'll put that on. And then we go back. And this will be the gray. That is sticking nicely, though. Let's go ahead and do that. Hopefully this will work out. Oh, it's working. Very nice, actually. Oh, they're not... I forget. I don't think we have a glass corner. Well, no, we don't. We don't have a roof corner that's glass. By the way, hello, games. It would be really nice. This is a really cool part, but you know what? It would be nice if you made an entire, like, thing that was, like, glass walls... Glass, basically, a glass set would be awesome. With everything as glass. I don't know about the limitations on that and all that stuff, but maybe there's, you know, it's too tough or something, but that would be really cool. I must say. I'm gonna put this... why am I gonna put this? I don't know, just because to keep some consistency with those ones down below, I guess. I don't know. I could have put the stone one, but we'll do this. Actually, I'm going to also need to remember to put a door on one end of this because yeah, we're going to need some kind of method of leaving the hangar, of course. This may not be the only landing pad in the base. Sometimes it's a reasonable thing to put 2 landing pads. Oh, well, this is interesting. This does not line up. However... So we're gonna have to have it... Well, we could figure something out with that, I'm sure. 2 doors! Well, why not? We'll work with that. We'll see how that goes. So anyway. How come that doesn't line up on that side, but it lines up on this side? I don't get it. I had... Oh, I see. Okay. At least I think I see. Right. So now what we want... We gotta... this is a design I'm quite pleased with. for making hangers. I do it quite often, but we need... Okay, this is the trouble. We're gonna need to flip, and these things don't tend to want to do that. It'd be nice, but they don't tend to want to do that. But you can always use, though, I believe, one of these... Oh, wait, I do know a secret. If you put... At least I think. Let's see if this works. I can't remember if this works or not, but I know there is a way. Hello there. I need to put another one, perhaps. Yeah, put that. Delete that. This may be the way it works. Yeah, I think this is it. Oh, it's right there. There we go. That's what we wanted. Right. And I think with that in there like that, the rest will just snap in. Yeah, there we go. Ah, it'd be really nice to have glass corners, but you know, we don't have that. By the way, there has been a new update. There's something where you can now put bones and stuff. Or discover bones and you could build like your own dinosaur skeletons and stuff. So that's kind of neat. Yeah, this is a nice hangar design that I like to use because it kind of gives you a semi-enclosed space while leaving you a reasonable space for your ship to enter. Because we don't yet have in No Man's Sky some way of doing like cool opening doors with a fully enclosed hangar. That would be neat. But as far as I know, there's no way to do that. So this is as good as I've found. And it looks neat, too. Especially with these glass things, they're pretty neat. And that goes quite well over that, too. And yeah, and well, basically we'll just end up leaving the top open. Because, like I said, you have to have... Your ship has to be able to come through it. But we can kind of decorate it up a little bit. These might work nice. They have lights on them too. That's quite nice. I'll put them along the corners here. Ah, yes. There may be some other things we could do as well. This could be neat. If we put them along the sides, it could be kind of neat. Just kind of interesting looking. You see what I'm saying? Something to give it that sci-fi look and to add sort of detail where it's just, you know, keep it from being really boring. You know. See, that looks kind of neat that way, doesn't it? So now our ship... I don't know if I should land it. It might not let me... Because when your ship is landed, it tends to be like, well, you can't build now because the ship is landed there or whatever, but... let's put some lights on that, too. Like these. Very good. Oh, actually, I put them right there. That looks good. Quite large. Yeah. And we could just stick those at all four ends of it. Those look like good landing lights or whatever. Very nice. I like that. And now what we gotta make sure and do is we have to have a way to exit the pad. That's gonna be crucial. So what we've got here, hopefully this will work. Yes. we are just gonna go ahead and we're gonna put little exit ways here. And we'll use this thing here to do this. Hopefully that will... Yep! There we go. And we can always just put a singular door on there. Very nice. Did you notice how the doors are a nice kind of shade of gray? Which you usually don't get with this alloy stuff unless... Let me repeat that trick again for you, just in case you missed it. Go to a piece... basically, go to a piece in your building inventory that has all the colors. Get on the color picker. See, like this. And see, we got gray and black. Normally, you can't get these colors on those walls and stuff. Select, like, your gray and black. Then just go back without doing anything. Circle. Go to the part you want. The wall, the door, whatever. And it's going to be, as long as you don't change the color, it's going to be that kind of gray, even though you're not usually supposed to get that with these alloy parts. But anyway, now we got to put, right in here, we got to put like a, oh, I got a cool idea. Oh, this will work, I think. We will, see, we'll take one of these. Okay, maybe that's not going to work like I thought. I thought we could... Yeah, actually, that's probably not going to work. Unfortunate. That would have been neat. I was going to put, basically, the... Actually, though, we might figure out a way to trick it in there. Yeah, if we put this, maybe we could trick it in there. I don't know. Oh, it's not working so well. Let's, Huh. Could have that lowered, though. Actually. That makes good sense. We'll try this. We'll see if we can get this to, work out here. Yeah, what I'll do... I'll take these... right there. And we got these little short steps. Ah, yes. Only problem is it's a little bit... Let's put that on the lower... See if we could do this way. Okay, that's weird. Maybe, though... You know what? That's kind of works. You can walk up the center, and you can walk, you know, that way. That kind of works, I think. Don't know how it is in practice, but, it's a little bit weird, but I think it kind of works. Okay, so basically what I'm going to do is we will put a teleporter. We need some, I think we just need one, though. Don't worry, though, too. We'll be fixing the bottom. We'll be making it look neat. We'll figure out a way to get this to look... You know, at the moment, I'd like more connection to, like... We'll figure out a cool-looking connection between this and this hanger. But basically... Okay, I did need to turn that. Oh, the teleporter is gonna stick up through there. That's not... What? Oh, man. So, the teleporter is gonna need to be further out. It's just gonna have to be. So, because it's gonna stick up through the glass. That's not very cool. Well then, what choice have I got? I will basically I will end up doing this. Put this little part sticking off of here, and we can put the teleporter right there, and hopefully that will work out. Although I don't know if I'm going to be able to walk on this effectively. I guess I should be testing it out, maybe, but before I do this, I'll go up there. See how this works to walk over this stuff. Okay, so this is the teleporter. We come out here. Yeah, we seem to have freedom of movement. There's nothing getting caught. Seems okay. Yeah, okay. That'll work. Alright. Let's keep up. I want that ice gray color. There we go. Could do that. Of course, I might just go ahead and do something like that. Oh, we're going to have an interesting situation here because we have to put... Oh, we'll figure it out. Those... like that. I think what we could do is we could just... Yeah, because it is just one level. We could do this. We could put these in here. That should be raised up enough. I guess I didn't need to put two of those, but I don't know. I'm just going to let it be that way. And I'll put those on the side there just to break things up a bit. And I'll need to put a log one here because we got to raise that. And I think we'll be able to cap it with a neat, like something like that. Looks pretty neat. See? Because that kind of looks like a, you know, some kind of communications thing or something. Just put those on top of that. And there, it's completely enclosed, and we got our teleporter. Not bad. And it is possible to use this staircase, even though it's a kind of weird and unorthodox, but it's possible to use it. So here we got this. Nice view from up here, too. Very nice. Now, this is it. Now, we gotta get the teleporter. We gotta have to put a teleporter down below that allows us to access this point. But in addition to that... I need to do, you know, something to fill out the space in between this landing pad and the bottom. Because at the moment, it doesn't really look very cool. Like, it looks kind of silly. We need some detail work. One thing I think we could do that might be pretty cool, we could add some more of this kind of thing to the bottom, potentially. We'll have to figure that out, but, yeah. Oh, we had it. There we go. Like that. That's gonna clip through that a little bit. I don't know, though. It might not be so bad. It does look nice, I have to say. So if we put that like that... This is gonna make this just look better. And like I said, this is a style for making hangers that I find really cool. I'm not going to try to claim that I'm the first guy to ever do this or whatever, but it's definitely neat. And feel free to use it if you're making your own base. You know, don't feel bad or anything. You know, this is not something, you know, that I want to be all stingy and weird about. Like, oh no, that's my idea. You stole that from me. You can't build a base like me. Go ahead and use it, because it's really nice. Of course, now we're having a problem here because of this other part. Oh! We got it. Oh, this is going to be a problem, though. Well, this is what you got to do. We got to figure out a way to make this work. Okay. What do we do now? What do? We gotta figure out a way to make this work here. See what I could get in here. Okay, we could get that in there. So I'm just doing this to arrange things. Not like we actually tried to figure out how to make this setup work out. There we go. I think that'll be fine. I don't know if that'll interfere with the ship landing process or whatever, but yeah, I'm just trying to basically figure out a way to make this look a bit more... Man, I wish we had these in reverse. Like upside down. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Potentially I could do something where I would like flip a piece and get it to put those in, but... Oh yeah, you could. I might give that a try. Might go ahead and give that a try. So that's our part. And we need to have... Okay, this is the part. I don't know. What we would need to do is take one of these floor panels, get it right on there as best as possible, and flip it as good as possible. And then everything that snaps to it would be upside down, you see? Which would mean... Which should mean... Yeah, which should mean... that you could do that! I did it on one end. And there we go. Did it on the other. Let's see if we could go ahead and get that over to the other side. I don't know if that's going to be possible. Okay, it's going to be finicky there. Snap it in. Get it to the other side. I'm going to delete those now that I'm done with them. And we'll do it on the other end as well. If possible. Yep, there we go. Should be fine. Okay. Let's take a look at that and see if... Okay, those aren't causing any serious obstruction either, so we can walk over that. They just kind of look like more floor detail, and outside, for the outside, it looks nice. Uh-oh. I hear a worm call. There's the legend. There he goes. Oh yes, there he flies. Shai Hulud. Anyway. So we fixed that. We got a lot more to do. But, I think we've successfully capped our mining tower, basically. Quite nicely. I'm gonna go ahead and fly down and, actually... Well, I don't know if I should. Yeah, I will. I'll call the starship and let it land here. And there's a little clipping going on, but, that's just gonna happen. It's not that big a deal, I don't think. This ship actually works quite nicely for this. Because it's a nice, compact ship. Fits nicely through the square, but, let's go down by the lake and have a look at our work for the day. Yeah, I like that. Of course, like I said, see, we need to fill out the connector, but, it's quite an imposing structure, and it's got some utility to it. Yes, we could land up there, and I'm going to hook that teleporter up to a teleporter that has yet to be put in that will allow us to go down to the storage area, access area. That way we could access paraffinium. You could fly in from wherever, land, access paraffinium. Now, like I said, there's going to be more to this than just these extraction facilities. I think I might end up building like a little town or something, even though there's not going to be any population, and probably another landing pad somewhere nearby. But yeah, I'm liking the way that worked out. That's a nice termination point for the tower. Quite nice, I like it. It has a kind of utility to it. But this is about the end. And if you've been collecting glyphs throughout the video, which you should have been, well, now's the time for you to see a planet of which you will be able to go to using those glyphs. Okay, all of you who collected the glyphs, this is your reward. This is a planet that I find to be fairly Earth-like. It has nice bluish sky. It's kind of a little bit of a teal, but it's nice, it's okay. Close enough. I don't think it's actually a true paradise. I think there are occasional storms, but they're not too bad. As you can see, it has blue water. And this planet has kind of like an autumn look to it. As you can see, we got a lot of this kind of brown, orangey grass, and the trees are the same. They're pretty good, though, all in all. It has this kind of neat autumn kind of look to it, I think. It also has, as you can see, a pretty nice, fairly gentle topology. Oh, and by the way, well, it has hazardous flora, but what doesn't? But I was going to say, it has diplos, which are, as I understand it, something that's quite coveted, or at least was at some point, in the No Man's Sky community. There you go, there's one of them right there. There's a diplo. I don't know, I think they're a little bit silly looking. They got these big ears, but, yeah, that's basically, as I understand it, that's a diplo. It's got the long neck and everything. But, yeah, it's actually a pretty nice looking planet. And, like I said, there are some storms, but I think they're infrequent, not too bad for a planet that does have storms. They're not all the time. But, yeah, come here if you collected all the glyphs. Feel free to build a base and have fun with it. Explore, whatever. I hope you enjoyed today's session of, you know, base building and everything, and I hope you will come back for more. If you did enjoy it, be sure to give me a like and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But, yeah, I do hope you enjoyed it. Oh, if you want to do anything like financially support, there's ways to do that in the description of the video. A lot of links to different things. We have a join the channel membership, all that different stuff. But whatever, that's up to you. I sure hope you did enjoy yourself, and I hope that you will have a great day or night, as the case may be. This has been Billy Cultist. Bye-bye for now.